Hi, and back again with another cute junk journal. This time it's Snow White, and as you can see, I matched the tassel to go with her beautiful dress, and same with the buttons on the binding. They're all in the red, yellow, and blue so that they matched her dress. And I like to have the diversity of buttons. I like that little bit of chaos there. Not just to have the same size and shape of buttons everywhere. I mean, well, I guess they're all the same shape almost except for that one and that one. But you get the idea. I just like that diversity a little bit, and I think that's the whole idea with junk journals, is that they allow for all that different kind of creativity. So let's just dig into this guy. So Snow White, of course, red and black to open it up on the title page. You can title this however you want. And this is just meant to be kind of cute. And there's not a whole lot that's intended to happen here. Oh, there is a spot right here for a postcard and whatever else you want to tuck in there. So if you wanted to make this specifically about one thing, this is kind of where you could record a lot of your intention for the book. But if it's just a journal, like a day-to-day journal, then of course, you know, this page is just cute. And you can write or glue things here. A little tuck spot there with some tags. All the tags that I have in here, of course, all the ephemera and stuff can be replaced with whatever you have. You don't have to keep this stuff in here. A little book here, a little mini junk journal, just chilling in here. I always say in every single one of my videos that these are great places for you to let your little 4-year-old kid draw a little picture, let your 6-year-old write something, and you can capture their cute little handwriting, which may not seem quite as adorable now as it will in 15 years. I have a 15-year-old and an 11-year-old now, and they're just getting so big and their handwriting is so perfect, and what they're capable of just looks like what grown-ups do, and all of a sudden I'm just like, oh, all that sweet little handwriting, all those cute little drawings. But, you know, things are good as they're growing up too. It's not like the world ends just because I have big kids now. As I was looking at this book and starting to think about what I wanted to talk about, I was thinking about the time that we were at Disney, California, and my daughter was probably about 3 years old, and we were over in like where the animation studio and Crush's Turtle Talk and all that is, and they have all these huge screens. Whoops, excuse me. Not at a good angle to get that back in here. They have all these huge screens, and the music and the art from the different movies plays, and she called it story time. So what she wanted to do when we were at Disneyland is just go to story time. So we went over to story time to start our day, and there she was in her enchanted Giselle dress, big white fluffy dress, spinning circles in the middle, and nobody was in there, just my daughter and my family. And who should walk in? This chick. Snow White walks in. And my husband and I were like, oh my gosh, you need to go see Snow White. Look who's here. You could have her all to yourself. So, of course, Snow White came walking over to this little Giselle, and she wanted to dance with her. And so my daughter took her hands and did like one spin with her and then spun away. Oh, and the sound. I don't know what it is about those glassine bags, but I just love them. And then, so anyway, back to my story. And then Snow White came back and tried to get my daughter to dance with her again, and my daughter was just like, leave me alone, lady. I felt so bad for this poor Snow White, who was just trying so hard to be sweet to this little girl who was dancing around in this beautiful space. But my daughter, she just wanted to spin and dance and look at the pictures. She didn't want to dance with Snow White. Snow White was not her princess. She loved Aurora and wondered, why didn't you name me Aurora, Mommy? But, and some things never change. You know, now she's 15 years old and she doesn't love Aurora anymore. Now she's a Belle girl and she likes Rapunzel and Tiana. So, you know, whatever. I myself am a Cinderella and Ariel girl. Cinderella because she's so kind, and Ariel because when I was 16, that was the first movie that I actually drove myself to. So it's kind of a fun little memory for me to kind of store with Ariel. And I think that I've always just loved mermaids too. There's something that's just beautiful and elegant and artistic about mermaids. But anyway, Snow White, she's a good girl too. She tried really hard to do nice things, and That evil stepmother just had it in for her though. So time cards. This is a new thing that I've added to my books that I really like because it has all those lines on it that you can write all over. So it's kind of cool. I take like the tags, the different products, and make those into tags too. So you'll find those kinds of things in here. And then that's from the map. So that is the flip through of the Snow White book. So this should be listed soon on Etsy. And it will be available until it sells. So thank you for taking a peek. And if you were just looking for fun because you're trying to make your own junk journal, thank you so much for looking at mine. And I hope that you got inspired, and I hope that your Maker Day is just fantastic. Ciao.